Hello everybody and welcome back to another vinyl haul. This is all the records I have received in the months of May and June. It's been quite a few as my birthday was in the month of May. So we're gonna have a fun time, all right? In no particular order, we're gonna start out with the Beach Boys Sounds of Summer. My friend found this for me at a Target. It's a Beach Boys Greatest Hits album. I know I don't really speak fondly of Greatest Hits albums, but it's the Beach Boys. Rest in peace, Brian Wilson, and you can't hate it. It's gonna be great to play with the windows open this summer. It'll be a fun one for that. All right, next album we have is A Love Supreme by John Coltrane. This, I've already spun it. It's one of the greatest jazz albums of all time. It's up there in the big three with Time Out and Kinda Blue by Miles Davis. Those three are like the basis. Every jazz listener should have it. And it's pretty good. There are a lot of more godly undertones, I guess, because this is about his love of Jesus. And I love how it opens, the gatefold opens this way, and you get a picture of him and a poem, or I think it's a psalm about God from John Coltrane. All right, and I found that at a record store. I also found this at a record store. It's a Ringo Starr Greatest Hits album. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm never gonna buy just a solo Ringo album, except what's that one album? Boo Cups of Blues, that one's pretty good. But I'm never gonna actually buy Bucos. I don't even know how to say it. I'm never gonna actually buy a solo Ringo album. And this has some good songs on it. Good songs rhythmically, not lyric-wise, because you got like Year 16, which is an interesting, yeah, it's about what you think it's about. So that's cool. It's got Photograph, which is just a great song. And then Boo Cups of Blues is pretty good too. All right. Next up, we have one of the gifts I received for my birthday. This is my favorite album in recent memory, Deltron 3030 by Deltron 3030. You guys have seen this if you follow my posts on my story, which you should follow and you should look for, because I have a album of the month, favorite album I listened to in it that month for every month, and I think this was February or March's. I think March. The Kyle Reed Music channel, I think it's called, recommended this, and holy cow, is it good. First time I listened to it, I was transported. So good. This is a concept album about the year 3030, and just what goes on. A fun way to lay out the tracks. Every track is like longer, like I don't think there's a song that's shorter than 4 minutes 50 seconds. So it's like a 5-minute, I think it starts State of the Union. Whoa. It starts with like skits and shorter tracks, and then it goes into a longer track like 3030. Great. Look for a review on this in the upcoming future. It's actually going to be featured in a couple videos, hopefully. Next one we have, I also received for my birthday. Ooh, it's sticky. That's not good. We have 80s Come Down Machine by The Strokes. This is just building more and more on my Strokes collection. I like The Strokes quite a bit, and I like this album quite a bit. I think songs like Tap Out, One Way Trigger, Welcome to Japan, 80s Come Down Machines, and the last track, Call It Fate, Call It Karma, are beautiful and some of the best in the group's discography, actually. Not the best, but some of the best. And I think this is probably my fourth favorite Strokes album, probably third. I think I like it more than Room on Fire, but I don't know. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. Next album I got is In Rainbows by Radiohead. This is an album I've been wanting for a while, and I finally got it. I haven't gotten a chance to spin it because I just got it. But it's got some great tracks like House of Cards, Jigsaw Falling Into Place, Weird Fishes Arpeggi, Body Snatchers, 15 Step, bunch of good ones. Yeah. After that, we've got Swimming by Mac Miller. Also received this for my birthday. Mac is so good. I don't really listen to him as much anymore, but I feel like now that I'm getting older, I'll probably start listening to him more. It's got the track listing on the back, which is just great. I cannot wait to play this. Because he put his heart and soul into this album in Circles before his untimely passing. Next up, we have Damn by Kendrick Lamar. This is not my favorite Kendrick Lamar album. It's not a lot of people's favorites, because it is so commercial, but it is part of the reason that people like me got into Kendrick Lamar. So it's good for that. I like the cover quite a bit. I think it's great. I like the back cover even more though. And then it's got the track listing. Yeah, a bunch of great songs. Damn is probably slept on, but it's Kendrick, so every single album of his is gonna be nearly perfect, if not perfect already. Next one, we've got What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. This is probably the greatest R&B album of all time. I cannot wait to review this. It's gonna be great. Yeah, it's got some great tracks on there. What's Going On, What's Happening Brother, Mercy Mercy Me, and Inner City Blues Make Me Wanna Holler. Yeah. After that, we have one of my personal favorites, not one of the best of 2024, but one of my personal favorites. We have Band of Stone in the New World by Childish Gambino. Yeah, I went to the New World tour. For some of I think he only did like 4 shows or something, because I think he had a medical issue, but I did like this album when it came out, and it was great bumping it in the summer. Songs like Steps Beach and Survive with like Running Around are great to play, and Dadvocate is so good. But like the harder, more electronic tracks that I've just more recently gotten into, like Hearts Were Meant to Fly and Got to Be, I really like too. Yeah. It's got a gatefold too, but not a lot in there. Alright, 3 more. Next we have one of the greatest albums of all time. It is OK Computer by Radiohead. I got 2 Radiohead albums for this. And this is their best. I'm just gonna flat out say it's their best. I still gotta spit them both back to back, but yeah, it's their best. I do really like the bends though too, so. It's great. Everyone knows it's great. It's great. Yeah. All right, 2 more. Next up, we have, this album isn't actually mine. I actually bought it for my parents, but we're gonna show it anyway. It's Billy Strings' Home, his 2019 album. It's got the track listing on the back. I think this is probably his best album. I do love Highway Prayers, but this is probably his best. It's got some of his best songs: Away from the Mire, Long Forgotten Dream, Highway Hypnosis, Hollow Heart, just a bunch of stuff that blew him up. Taking Water, Running, Must Be 7. Oh my gosh, Side A is so good. I love Billy Strings. I went to his concert at the Rosemont, the Allstate Arena, in early June, and oh my god, it was so good. It's probably the second best concert I've ever been to. Yeah. All right, last one up, we have Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Kendrick Lamar. This cost me way too much money, but it is so good. Everyone sleeps on Mr. Morale. I am a lover of Mr. Morale, and you guys are not gonna be too happy with the video, I think. The tracks, every single one of them, they're so good, and it's so meaningful, just going into the inner psyche of Mr. Lamar. And like even the imagery with him with the crown of thorns that Jesus wore, with the dilapidated home in the background, and him and the gun in the background on the back cover. It's just so powerful, so good. All right, that was all the records I got in May and June. I cannot wait to review them, and I don't know. Yeah. Catch you in the next one. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe, that'd be great. Whatever other things are down there. Comment, that'd be cool. I try to respond to comments, so that's cool. Yeah, bye.